Recruiting never ends, and it's closing time in Athens for Kirby Smart and the Georgia Bulldogs coaching staff. But exactly why are all those five-star recruits flocking to the Classic City? I'm going to tell you.
Told them, how about the fucking dogs? That's what I told them.
So recruiting, or talent acquisition, is the name of the game in college football today. It's always about the Jimmies and Joes more than it is the X's and O's. But what is it that makes the University of Georgia so appealing to the top-tier recruits in the nation? Is it all the winning? Is it the academics? Is it that college-town environment? The answer is simple when you're talking about Georgia. Yes. Now, it's obvious to even the most casual college football fan that Georgia is dominating the sport right now. They are 34-1 over their last 35 games and have won the last 2 national championships. There is certainly proof of concept for Kirby and what he's selling at the University of Georgia. During his time in Athens, Kirby Smart has recruited 54 five-star talents to play for the University of Georgia. He's also produced 55 total NFL draft picks, and among those 55 are 15 first-round picks. As if you needed more proof that Georgia's just killing it as far as developing players and getting them ready to play at the next level, Georgia has turned out 25 NFL draft picks over the last 2 years. That is a record in the NFL modern draft era. When it comes to facilities, Georgia is right there at the top among the best in the country. And according to the top-tier All-American high school athletes that were playing in the high school All-American game this past spring, Georgia ranks first among the top facilities across the country in college football. If you are a five-star recruit, you don't shy from competition. And if you want to play the best, you have to come to where the best play. That is the SEC. There is no better proving ground to show your worth and show that you're ready to take that next step to play in the NFL than to play week after week against the very best in the best conference in the country. Now, fan bases matter, and the SEC has some great ones, and there's some other nice ones around the country. But nobody does it any better than the University of Georgia and DAWGNATION. Whether at home or on the road, DAWGNATION will travel, show up, and support those dogs. And what top-tier talent doesn't want to be playing in front of a rabid fan base every week? Georgia knocks this one out of the park. You might think Georgia is just a football school, but you would be sadly mistaken. Georgia ranks in the top 20 among the best public universities according to the U.S. News & World Report, checking in this year at number 16. That marks the 7th consecutive year that UGA has finished in the top 20 in those rankings. UGA is the nation's largest public research university with an experiential learning requirement for all undergraduates. And Georgia checked in at 49 in the U.S. News & World Report's rankings for the best national universities in 2023. And they're not the only ones saying so. Niche just ranked the University of Georgia number 10 in their best public universities and number 2 when it comes to the best student life overall. And that brings us right back to the Classic City. There is no better college town in America than Athens, Georgia. Whether you want the culture, the student scene, the nightlife, Athens delivers on every measure. Big enough to give you everything you would want and small enough to not get lost in the crowd. You just can't beat Athens, Georgia. In the end, a lot of this is about human nature. The best want to play with the best. The best want to compete for national championships. The best want the best for themselves, both on the field and off. Whether we're talking about winning national championships, the best facilities in the country, playing in the best conference, the most passionate and rabid fans anywhere in college football, Athens, the Classic City, or the superior academics that the university offers. The University of Georgia offers everything that a top-tier, 5-star recruit would want from a college football experience. And that is why the 5 stars keep coming to Athens. I mean, the choice is simple. Go Dogs!
We will not be hunted at the University of Georgia. I can promise you that.